We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on ML. Tyler Anderson will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club that you look at and you say, look out for them next.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob Santos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Come on, let it rip right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second, and the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
This isn't even fair anymore. He's making sure nobody has a chance to even touch him, that he'll be in the record books.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jacob Santos. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. This one skied out toward right. Pence has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Jacob Santos.
Third baseman, Jacob Santos.
From the belt, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Right there.
The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hey, see you to rip it up there. Hey,
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Pence is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Ready for another chance, Jacob Santos.
Jacob Santos.
Hard hit ball to short, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Digging in and looking for more, number 1. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Now a bunt attempt. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7.
A manager addresses his team before a pivotal series.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series. At the plate, Jacob Santos. His next home run will be number 40 for the season. Ball 1. HR, these Mets as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club you look at and you say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing it.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
"40 home runs. Man, that's some amazing power. Not many guys are hitting the ball over the boards 40 times. At any time in any season in the history of baseball, you hit 40 home runs, you've had an amazing season.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacob Santos. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in once again, Jacob Santos comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Cespedes racing back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first. Ready for another shot now.
batter,
Number one.
number
2
one.
outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on. Jacob Santos will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And he is out at the plate, trying to extend the lead to 2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, 1 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Popped high in the air. Santos is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Michael Fulmer wins a league-high 16th decision. Arodys Vizcaino earns the save out of the bullpen.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach. From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves. Jacob deGrom starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, I'm really excited to watch him pitch. He's one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game. You can tell just sitting there looking at those numbers right there. He's piling up some big numbers. He's having a historic season, and for him, maybe a career year.
These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Moving over is Pence, and he's got it 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets.
Stepping into the box,
Leading off
Hernan
for the
Perez. And as you take a
Second
look at the
baseman,
splits here, he's actually
Hernan
better against right-handed
Perez.
pitching this season. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
I got it. Ball.
Swanson is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Into the box now, Jacob deGrom. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Ready for another chance. Jacob Santos. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
Outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Cespedes. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first. Ready for another shot now. Jacob Santos. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Nope,
Ball
that's a
one.
ball.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 41st home run of the year for him. And Atlanta has taken a 3-2 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Riding in once again, Jacob Santos.
Jacob Santos.
Going better up there. Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing.
And the Mets offense this afternoon was led in part by this guy, Hunter Pence. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.